Good morning, you lovely people of the internet. Hope you are well wherever you are in the world. It's 6 a.m. and I haven't had a wink of sleep. So I thought I'd jump on and do a little stream. Not a long one, just enough so I can get to sleep. Jump right into it, shall we? Here we are, looking at Sid. Sid the petroleum boiler and his two volcano eyes. Get cracking. Run 85 times now. This door has opened and closed. You have a counter going. There's a few more than that in the test procedures and setting up, but since it's been running 85 times. Now, what is holding us back? Now, what's holding us back in my opinion? Oh, look. There's a Pokeshell been brought out here. Wonder if we're going to see this in action. Now that's a problem. We don't want him jumping on the top of it. We may have to double thick this. We have to build another one there. Yeah, like that. I don't think we need to power it. We just need to build one there, but he can't get up there. That's not good. We don't want him up there. It's about to close, and if he's on top of it when it starts closing, he'll just stay on top of it. And he might not even be in the doors when it closes. Who knows? It's going to close any second now. There you go. He's on the roof. Well, that's not going to work like that, is it? So we need to build this on the top to stop him jumping up and down. We could just build blocks up there, but might as well put another door there. It looks kind of smart, doesn't it? That's noisy. Let's back off. Well, it's not going to capture his head because he wasn't in it. He has to be able to go nowhere else. Apart from on the top. Apart from in it. And there. Right, so we'll just press that because we don't see that all the time. Normally speaking, he'd be in there and his head would be trapped, or he'd be stood there where he is anyway. It relies on the fact you need a few more of them. And then what's supposed to happen is that door closes and this door immediately opens. Immediately is a bit opportunity. Yeah, a bit, yeah. I think it closes a little bit more quicker than I thought. But that's percentage of a day, which is a bit difficult to work out in seconds. And then this door would open. When it's fully opened, he would drop in the soup. Right. And then he'd get cooked because that's like 200 odd degrees, you know. Anyway, back to the story before I got distracted. Shiny things. Okay. So what's holding us back is production of poke gels for malts for making steel. We need more steel. Now, there's a couple of things we could do. We clicked on the poke shell before. We found out that the oak poke shell wells in ethanol. We could send a dupe over to the other side and try and get us a pump in some ethanol. Because we have one at the top sends the stuff and the one down here receives the stuff. So we have a liquid port on this thing. We get this activated and the other one activated, and we could send ethanol back here. We could make a tank of ethanol. I don't know how much ethanol they need, but we could put our spare ones in there instead of killing them for a while. Get a bunch of these oak pinch row. Because the oak ones, it's oak shell malt. Maybe they don't do the right thing anyway. I don't know what oak shell malt is. Is that the same stuff? No, malt crushed into lumber. Oh well, that's no good for us. That's fine. That's that out of the way. There's no point in putting them in ethanol because then you get lumber out of them instead of malts, and we want the malts. What's the sunny one? Drop shellfish. Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't want that either. I want the malts of the poke shells. So the poke shells eat polluted dirt. Where do we get polluted dirt from? Well, one of the places you can get polluted dirt is by feeding fish. Once a fish has eaten, it will often poop out some polluted dirt. We can have that automatically sent from the tank to the, where is it? Up here. Drop it in here. We can have a little dropper right up there if we wanted to. It doesn't have to be crowded in here. And the sweeper will put it in the thing. We could even have a little tile for it to drop on, I think. Yeah, we could have a tile there and the food would drop on it. That would even stop the dupes from probably getting it. Tile up here and hopefully the dupes can't reach, but the sweeper can. That'll stop the dupes constantly going and feeding it all the time. Yeah, sure, it'll off gas. Who cares? I don't care. Bit of off gassing. We can put a few of these deodorizers around. That's not a problem. So we need to feed these guys because we need 6 in here at all times, and we need a bunch of like ones in the kill room, which is this thing. Now that door's open, he can wander in and out, and he can't go anywhere else. He can only go on this tile and in there. So we need a bunch of these in here pretty much at all times, so that we know that we're getting a daily supply of malts to turn into lime, which we can then make steel, because this is sat here with a green light, and we've got no lime, 0. I thought with all these pacu and everything, stone hatches, we'd have a decent amount of... how many of these got? We got 8 in here. It looks busier. You know, I thought with all these, like, we'd have a decent supply of eggshell. Constant supply of eggshell. I mean, nothing trapped in the line, is there? No. Got a constant supply of coal. But, yeah, not all in the sense of eggshell. So, we need to do something about that. Yeah, we need to do something about that. We need to get that fixed. One of the quick fixes we could try is a fish farm. And normally speaking, you'd make a fish farm room and you'd, sort it all out and you'd make different spaces and you'd do all that. But we already have a fish tank in our base. It's our just basic water. We put these doors in so that if we ever get fish, wouldn't it be ironic if there was a fish there right now? Nope, it's a vole pup. We'll have you. Vole pup. No, I want the pup. Vole pup, please. Wrangle that baby right away, please, if you wouldn't mind. Someone get him pretty pronto. This guy needs to be wrangled as well, because hopefully we can stick him in here. How many have we got in here now? There's 8 in there. Let's take one of them that's been shaved, attack it and make a space, and hopefully when he's wrangled, that's where he'll end up. Right, so we already have this tank of fish. There's a lot of fish in here. There's a bin there that we don't need anymore. I was thinking there's a bunch of eggs in here. This is our water tank, whatever you want to call it. Why don't we just turn this into our fish tank? Devon's having a nap. I don't blame him. The wrong with the fish feeders is normally I wall them off, door them off, whatever, so that the dupes can't get to it. Because they're nuts for putting food in there. They'll run back with like tiny little grams of food. So, we can enhance it later. Let's just throw something together. All the fish seem to be hanging down this end, so we'll build it over here. Also, we've got this insulated gas pipe and this tank in the way. We don't use this anymore, so let's deconstruct all the pipes. Get rid of. Make sure it's set to gas pipes. Just boom, get rid of it. We'll leave that in situ because we can't really get in there. I'll get rid of all of that as well. This is our extra overflow gas. I think it's the middle one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the middle one. That goes down to feed the somnium synthesizer. Yeah, that thing. The somnium synthesizer, which is never running because we don't have enough people to run it properly. And then the excess we now have doubling into the base to reinforce the pressures in the base. And then anything that can't go in there goes up and gets turned in with gold into a bit of oxalite ready for our space program. But we won't be having a space program if we can't make much steel. We need steel. We need lots of steel. So we've got water being dropped back in here from our liquid loop. And we've got some plants that are taking from a pitcher pump. And that is pretty much, apart from the research, that's the only thing that uses water. Got a bunch of data analysis done there. Everything else is done. So we still need a pitcher pump. But I'd like to stop them using this this up. You know, this is annoying. I think we're going to have to put something in here to kill the carbon dioxide, because I did block this up because we were pumping too much air out of the base. But I think the pressures are equalizing a little bit now, so we might be able to just get away with just a little one there. No, set that out. Let all the gases from here down. Maybe that'll help. I don't want that just clogging up with carbon dioxide at this side of the base. Normally it would float along here and just go out this side. So now we have a space. We have a bunch of vents here. But this one is our flow control, which we're not really using. We're just pumping full packets around. So we could get rid of that. We can leave it there, I guess it's not hurting anything. I don't really want all these in there. They're relics from, you know, when we empty the tanks out or stuff like that. So we still need it, but we just need to move it. So we can get rid of that liquid vent. Get rid of that liquid vent. Get rid of that one. For now, I want to let the dupes into the thing, so it will have a fish feeder in there. But if the dupes just start acting flipping crazy, just constantly dumping stuff in there, you know, running around trying to find tiny little fragments to put in there, then we'll have to wall it off. But we can put a door here and a door here far enough away to prevent them having access. The other thing I'd like to do is move this. It's a bit too in the middle, so we can move it over. We're not using this one anymore, so we'll just drop it. How's about that? We were using that for this thing, but we're feeding that to our plants now. So at this point, I'm going to get rid of these ones. I know it means the plant is going to just die, and probably the water's going to go everywhere. We'll uproot the plant from there. I don't care if they're partly grown. We got what we wanted out of them anyway. They're lucky they're still growing at all. I just want to get that out. Oh, there's a what's the name egg? Sweet leg there. Get rid of that. So we'll dig those out. Replace those tiles with hydroponic ones. And just replant them as hydroponic ones. And be done with it. That way they're not coming down here constantly taking water out of what will become our fish farm. We can move that now. It's inconvenient because the research is done up here. But I'd still like them to have access to water in the base. That's the whole point of having a tank. So let's deconstruct those. Deconstruct all that. We might be re-putting it back in. Who knows? I'm just like clearing it out of my way so I can think and I can see what I want to do. So here, I want to come down instead along the floor and up. That will be much better. They'll get some wet feet, but they'll be annoyed about it. But never mind. They won't have to do it for long, will they? So we're gonna move the pitcher pump over here. So that can be moved along. Do the other one. To make it a higher priority so that he goes up and does it. No, they'd rather do granite on the floor, so someone else will come and do that. There we go, you can build that. It's not a ceramic, I don't know why, but it is. So, what do we want for fish? Well, each fish needs 8 tiles of space, just like any other critter. That's 8 tiles, that's not much, is it? So we got 8. Another 8. We can have We go down to 16 there, and then 32, say to there. So if we come along by 4 and we just put walls down this section, we've got a ladder already in here, in situ. That will basically be our first fish tank. I'm going to make it out of doors. That will be just like that for now. Now, if we're going to put a fish feeder in here, I want it to be on the side, I think. Yeah. We're going to need doors anyway, so yeah, that's going to get blocked off. The way I'm going to do it, we're going to need doors. I knew there was something fishy going on. Coffee for breakfast. Best time of day to have coffee, actually. Said. Right, now we're dividing that by 2s. It's actually a bit lower, I just realised. We need to kind of deconstruct that ladder. And move that up so it doesn't block the vent. I don't want the liquid, loop sort of thing being blocked. Or is there still anything in here? There's water in here. Is that actually... I thought you could only empty pipes, but can you empty that? No, it doesn't look like you can. So let's deconstruct it and see what happens. Funny feeling. You have water everywhere, but hey, it doesn't really matter. It will end up back in the tank, won't it? Where it came from in the first place. No, it's a bottle anyway, that's fine. That'll get taken somewhere and probably dumped into space or something, who knows. Because they don't put it anywhere. Shouldn't. That's supposed to be being deconstructed, pal. Get on with it. Oh, we got some bottles of water dropped down. Hopefully they'll do something with those. There we go. That's that problem solved. He just dropped out of there. What the hell is that? Why is oxygen dropping out of that tile that you're building? What are you doing? Are you in an infinite loop of some sort? Something crazy is happening. Well, that one's working, but this one isn't. Don't build that. Anybody else having problems? Oh yeah, I think you are, aren't you? Try that again. I think that was something else, a bit more calmer. Because that's a bit weird. Why is oxygen dropping out of that tile? I think they've got a bug. That's a bug. Let's not build it out of the gold amalgam. Let's make it out of nice iron ore. Bring me some iron ore. Much more calmer with iron ore. But did we have one of those sweeper things in here? No. I'm going to put a dispenser in that room there so that we can sweep stuff away. Oh, we just made it out of steel. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? Anyone going to make these tiles? That was very odd. I'm very confused. What the heck was happening there? Okay, so we have doors in here, and we have trapped a fish, which is quite nice. Sorry, fish. You're now a wild, happy fish, I guess. We will have a fish feeder. But I have just realised if I build it here and we get any more fish, the entire population are going to land in our tank. Not good. We might have to rebuild that over this side. Oh god, that's really confusing. Oh well. Probably no more accepting fish then. We could probably block it off or something. Yeah, make it over here a bit. Destroy a couple of these and put a door there. The fish will have to do a bit of a journey. They'll drop down 2 floors and then come over here and then drop in. That's annoying, but, that's what can you do. I'm going to redesign the entire base for a new Pacu. Once we got the breeder going, we won't need Pacu in. Assuming if it works. I know they nerfed a lot of the fish farms. But new designs came out as they do with these things. Just, yeah. This one's actually going to be an impromptu off the top of your head type fish farm. Did they build all them this time? They kind of seem to have done. Alright, well, in that case, you can copy settings. And you can have a plant in each one. Yeah. So, build that vent, and then you can get rid of that vent. That was eventful, wasn't it? Liquid pipe deconstruct. Yes. Alright, so this will feed our fish that are going to be in our tank. Right. Does that show up as a separate room? I'm not sure it does. Room size 903 tiles. Well, that's not going to work then. We'll have to remove these. Put in a proper wall. Ah, well. Yeah, that's not going to work. That has to be built. Oh, hang on. Hang on, cancel. That may be because this side is not complete. Put a door there. A door there as well. Well, that's going to have to be a slightly different to that. This is the fish feeder. And this has to, yeah, this will have to be a proper door. Proper door. By a proper door, I mean one that fish can't actually fall through. So let's do that. Let's put a door there. Change that to a proper door. And then we want a door there and a door there. That's a lot of doors. Sounds like a pop group. Now, we need 2 doors for the technique I'm going to use. We'll call it a technique. I suppose it's a technique. Everything's a technique. It might eat our water. That's the problem. Will it eat water? It only needs to go like there. We don't even need to have it up and down if we don't want to. No, I don't think it'll eat water. It'll just push it out of the way, probably. Cancel that. I don't like that. That looks wrong to me. It looks wrong. But in that case, we're going to have a mesh tile. Mesh tile on the bottom. That one can be mesh there. Yeah, come on. Feel free to swim into our fish tank. Make your mind up. Mesh tile out of steel? No. I'm not wasting steel. Dead building a bloody thing out of steel. No, that's iron, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have a one there. And then we'll have an airflow tile. Shall we? Yeah, why not? Let's have an airflow tile right there. Because we can. So in this room, assuming it turns into a room when... actually, yeah, we'll have... Oh, let's use a plastic tile. I think that'll look cool. Maybe even a glass tile. Would that'll all count as being in the room? Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah, I think so. We might even put one there. Who knows? Just to make it look right. Yeah, thanks, Lindsay, for coming in at weird angles to do things. We'll need a shipping chute. Conveyor chute. We made out of... What have we got? We've probably got copper ore in the base. I don't bloody know. We're going to put a chute there. I'm going to try and use this as our tile. Normally you'd do it on a tile, I guess. But, you know, I'm going to try and use this thing. Thank you. What are we feeding them? Blossom seeds. We probably ain't got any left. Probably fed them all. That'll be the next thing. We'll need a farm to feed this thing seeds. You know, this thing won't work because we won't have any seeds to feed the dump. Yeah, I can see that happening, actually. Yeah, there's copper ore in here. We use copper ore. Okay, nice. So does that class as a room now? Or is that still 9? And no, it's 45 now. See, that was the problem. It was open at the top. Uh-oh, we seem to have a problem here. There's automation wire going through there. Uh-oh. Let's remove that. We'll leave this wire in situ because we might need some actually. Oh, we will need some. We can get rid of that piece there and we'll put it where we want it. It's all copper, so that's good. What we need in this room is we need to know how many critters are in here or eggs. We will put in... Looks like a crash helmet, this thing. A critter sensor. That can go anywhere in the room. It doesn't matter where you put it. So I'll probably put it right in the way. So that's fine. We'll put it there. It'll probably be in the way. And I'll have to move it. So, what we need to do now is we need... Oh, we did get 2 fishes in here. That's good. Did we set that to food? Yeah, we did. Is there anything to bring them? Probably not. It's probably all in the air. No pending deliveries. As soon as one gets harvested up here, we should get a seed. Ah, no seeds available. That's bleeding why. No blossom seeds for you. And no blossom seeds for you, bloody lot. No, you're not getting fed anymore. Sorry. If I deconstruct it, all my blossom seeds are probably going to fall in the bottom. So let's hope they deconstruct it pretty sharpish and grab them seeds, because we need to plant some plants up there. Yeah, we do. Get planting, guys. Oh, hang on. Let's actually make sure they're really high level. They are. Now, let's see. Yeah, all this eggshell in here should be automatically swept up. Now, normally speaking, they'd make all the fish that are going to, like, just live out their lives and die off without being fed. They'd make that... Oh, they nabbed a blossom seed, the bastards. Stop munching on my blossom seed, you muppet. Oh, sweep those out of here. Come out of there. Get them in here. Seed. Blossom seed. Oh, I didn't click it. Blossom seed on a 9. Come on, somebody. Get that. Frankie, come and grab them. Somebody. No pending deliveries. What do you mean no pending? Oh, Frankie's got the job. Go on, Frankie. Pick them all up. All in one go. One lousy seed? Come on. The heck? That's going to take you months. I think you've done them all. You've got to have done them all. Really? Yoke. Yeah, I think someone's took them. Oh, these are all planted up, except for that one. Is there any in here? No. Someone got them. Damn, tropical Pacu probably ate them. Right. So, we'll feed the fish something. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll some food. And they'll eat it and they'll be happy. And they'll go, right. So we don't want to count eggs. We just want to count the critters in the room. We want to say if it's how many can we have in here actually? I think I measured it, didn't I? So 16, that'll be 2 critters. 32, that'll be another 2. We can have 4 in here. These are called. These are the breeders. These are the lucky ones. They get to live their lives and have food and well, in this game they don't breed in the sense of breeding. So if it's above 4, we want this thing to activate, right? This thing will activate with a bit of automation wire, obviously. But what's it going to activate, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. I don't bloody know yet. Well, actually, I do. This thing needs to be unlocked. Auto. Put out on auto. There was a bit of automation wire in that door. We didn't need it. It doesn't need to be there. Let's get rid of that piece as well. Right, so what we want to do... Right, I'll explain it in brief. Actually, it'll be easier to show than tell, won't it? Show, not tell. Right, so first of all, I want to say... Send this signal to both of these doors. Yeah, both of them. Like so. Put that piece there. But one of them's going to have to be flipped with a NOT gate. So, if it's over 4, if there's 4 in here, If there's, yeah, I actually might have to go down to 3 because it'll be over 5. I'll be below 5. Okay, we could do it that way. Yeah, below 5. So, yeah, no, that's not going to work, is it? We'll stick to 4. 4. We've got less than 4 in here. Yeah, we'll do below 4. That makes sense to me. Probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me, which is, you know, I'm building it. That makes sense to me. Right, now they've locked themselves out, they can't get in there. That's kind of the idea, actually. So when they build this one, hopefully they can jump across and get out. Oh, it opened them. Of course it did. There's 2 in here. So the critter sensor says, are there enough critters in here? If it's below 4, then obviously we don't have enough because we want 4, right? We want this one to open, but we want this one to be locked. So let's put an automation. Let's put a knock gate there. Knock gate goes there. Right. What did I make that knock gate out of? Knock gate's out of steel. Let's make it out of copper. I know we've got copper ore lying around, but I don't know if we've got copper lying around in the base. So we'll build that. Now what's going to happen? We're going to have an auto sweeper in here. The auto sweeper only really needs to cover the bottom 4 tiles down here, and doesn't need to do up here because, you know, we can have another sweeper do up here. Because you don't want an infinite loop between this sweeper going, hey, there's an egg, dropping the egg up here, and then going, oh, there's an egg, and then putting it back in the thing and dropping it up here again. That's just stupid. So we have a second sweeper that can't reach the eggs down here, but can reach there to sweep out other stuff. So what we're going to have is a sweeper. We have got our bucket, our box of bleach stone. That's where we put it from the beginning of the game in here. But I don't think that's going to be in our way. I'm pretty sure it's not. So let's get a shipping thingamajig, a auto sweeper. And we'll place it, as long as it can reach the floor, there then. It's got to go there. That's actually pretty good. I like that because it means it can't reach, it can reach here, and it can reach a little bit here, so if one of them lays an egg or something, you can grab it just randomly from this side. And what will happen is we'll probably have 2 shipping loaders in here, conveyor loaders. One loader will be for the eggs, all the eggs, every egg. We'll place it in there, and we'll get some. We'll get some of this. Well, that's steel. We're not making it out of steel. Let's make it out of delicious copper. Yeah. Why is everything delicious? Perhaps I'm just very hungry. I don't know. Well, we can run that straight through that door and into there. Okay. So if it lays a fry egg, any fry eggs that get laid in here by the breeders, and they'll be eating, so they'll be allowed to breed. They'll be able to breed. They'll be eating. That'll pop out, come up there, and drop in. Right? Is that all laid now? Yeah, that is planted, I mean, not laid. We'll change that back to blossom seed now. This one's gone, so they can't feed them from there. That's not possible. We'll need to power all this, but, you know, we'll sort out power in a bit. There is power available here, and there's power available up here. We'll sort things out, but we're just making it at the moment. So, we've got one that's feeding the eggs in, right? Now, so this doesn't count eggs. As soon as one of the breeders lays an egg, it goes up there and gets dropped up there. The egg will hatch. Sat up there, it'll hatch. You think, well, crikey, these things take ages to hatch. These things, we've got all these, you know, incubators to hatch. Well, fish are a little bit different. A happy, tame fish, and they get tame by being fed. Every time they eat from the feeder, they get more and more tame. At the moment, they have, like, yeah, you can't see because it's wild. But when it's tame, it'll have a rating on there. It will show you the rating. Any creature when it's tame, let's grab a grub. They're cramped and unhappy, but it shows you their reproduction and everything like that. Well, put it like this: they get a huge bonus when they're tame and fed and all that to their reproductions. And they'll lay an egg if they're fully happy. They'll lay an egg every 1.5 cycles per fish. So if we've got enough space to have 4 fish happy in this room, then we should have, you know, practically an egg a day. Just on average, we'll have at least 1 egg every single cycle. They'll all drop up here on this fish feeder. Hopefully they don't fall through fish feeders. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. If it lands up here, the egg, and sits on top. The food does. I've done food and landed it on top of them before and used the sweeper to put it in. Stop the dupes constantly running backwards and forwards. So the fish will eat. They'll be happy. They'll lay lots of eggs. The eggs will go up here and drop here. So if one of these fish dies... we have a funeral. There's only 3 fish. The sensor goes, there's only 3 fish in here, and it keeps this door open and this door shut. So the next little fish flibber flobbers and drops in the water. You know how they do. They'll sense water and they'll try to go towards it. So the fish that's hatched in there, the next one that hatches, which will probably be one there already, will flibber flobber and flop in here. And as soon as it does, this sensor will go, there's four fish in here, and it will lock this door and open this one. So any other fish that hatch will then flop into this tank. They'll just be free to roam around, but they won't get fed. Normally people just keep them in a little tank, little tiny tank, but whenever I've done that, it's not worked, and fish have got cramped, debuffed, unhappy. These fish are, you know, wild and free. All this space to swim around in. They're happy fish. Oh, well, I'll just leave them to it. It does mean that you've got to cover all this territory with sweepers so that you can pick up all the eggs and all the eggshell and everything like that and dump them there. Now, the other eggs, like the gulp fry eggs or the pacu tropical eggs, and, you know, we'll send all the pacu fillet, everything will go up to, you know, for the food room, for the storage. Now that one will be covered up to, say, 3, won't it? So as long as it's reaching the floor, we can have 1 there, and we want 1 reaching this end, and we want 1 somewhere in the middle, right? I want to make sure they're all, they can share as much as possible. If I put that one there, is that one going to reach? But this one's going to need his own veil loader. Doesn't matter where you put it, as long as it's in range of the thing. They can be upside down, they can be the right way up. Oh, that's the key to have a bit of coffee. Or did I press the wrong button? It's not saving. I pressed the wrong button. I must have done, because that was supposed to move the screen along. So these 2 can share 1. I think they cover this same tile here. Yeah, where the pipe is. We can put 1. There's a ladder. We'll get rid of that ladder. It's right where I want to put the darn thing. Make sure that's the ladder and not the pipe. Yes. Right. Good. This has all been built now. We do need to power it. So we can power it from here, I think. Yeah, that's got plenty of power on it. I'm just going to go up here. Come out there, just so it's easier to see what you want to see. We can sweep up all this sand and all this crap and things like this. Pacu fillet just sat there rotting. There's another one there. Pacu fillet sat there rotting. Bit of meat there sat there rotting. Don't know. Oh, that was probably the Dreco we killed. We'll have another one of these. Same height, just there. Both of these can reach it. We'll sort out what's happening with those later. That's like the byproduct of the whole farm. You know, that's food, eggshell, and stuff like that. I don't think they provide a huge amount in eggshell, but what they lack in amount, they make up for in amount of eggs. If you know, volume of shell isn't much, but they make a lot of eggs. Also slows the computer down, which isn't very helpful when my computer's already getting slower by the second. Because these guys are eating, they'll poop out polluted dirt. So we'll have another one in here that will take the polluted dirt, run it straight out, up to the packet, up to the these guys, and feed them. That'll be a secondary thing. We'll let the dupes do it by hand for start. Yeah, it's copper, copper. What did these get made of? Steel, damn it. Oh, well, they're built now. Oh, there's a baby one. Look, there's little Fry. Little Fry. Once this is set up, I want to see if the eggs fall through this thing or whether they land on it. If they land on it, then if they don't land on it, we can put it this side and put a tile there, and that'll do. I was trying to put it this side so we can keep it away from the door, and then we can put another door here so the dupes can't get near it. And we can just drop food out there as well. Put in the feeder. The little baby fish won't eat it. They'll only eat from the feeder. They'll drop out one side or another anyway, because we've only got two. So if we set this now to critter egg, fry egg. I think there's a few fry eggs in range. They'll all get scooped up and dumped in there. I'll head up there. There's two of them. And we'll see if they fall through that thing or if they land on it. Oh, someone's putting a blossom seed in. That's jolly good. Oh, they do land there. Well, that's nice. And you can see little Fry in there. Having a great time, you know, whatever he's doing. We can change this. Put a tile there. And put a fish release there. We could put a fish release in this room. But I like to keep the dupes out of this room. You can release a fish from whatever height you bleeding want. They don't get hurt. You don't break eggs by dropping them. You have to use an egg cracker to crack an egg in this game. But dropping an egg from a height won't hurt it. And certainly dropping a fish won't either. So we can go right up here if we want. We could move this along and put the fish release there. And it would drop all the way through all of these doors and into the tank. That might be worth doing. We could move that along a bit. I don't really want to mess around with this system here. It's we could do it here, couldn't we? Not going to be a harm, is it? Let's just deconstruct that. If one of them worms falls in it, well, they'll drown because they can't live in here. That way we can speed up getting 4 fish in this little area. 8 from feeder bonus, 8 from feeder. And that means wildness gets minus 20%, plus 2 to happiness. Minus 20% per cycle. That's our bit of copper ore drop down there. That must be that door is done. Let's put a bit more plastic there then. And a fish release. Food, I guess that's under, is it? Yeah, fish release. Boom. And although the pipe points to the right, it actually drops straight down underneath the release. Ashcan. Come on, mate. Actually, while you're in there, Ashcan, I believe there's a bit of wire in there. Not that wire. It's this type of wire. Yeah, can you possibly deconstruct that for me, Ashcan? That's a little bit more important for you to do. Make him move so he gets a different job order. George, how are you doing for skills, mate? Are you nearly there? 25, 17. I want Ashcan to kind of sweep all this out because nobody else can get it. So you can take that out of here, please. Right, I want to build this thing. Is someone going to build it? Ashcan, take all of it, will you, Ashcan? No, he's not ready. Fish release, going in. Oh, why has that changed? That shouldn't have changed the doors. I was going to say, it's because the room was open. The whole world. The whole of this place, it was counting all these critters. If we wanted to drop a Pacu in, we could drop one in. But it's not sweep only, so, I won't set it. I won't set it because, you know, I thought you could set those to sweep only and they would only do what you said. No. There's a lot of junk here, isn't there? Where did all... I don't know. No way. There we go. Right, so that does that job. That's that job done. We now need another one of these. I would prefer to have put it right here, so as the shortest distance possible, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to put it here. And that's going to have some more that. Well, it needs power, yeah. No, not doors, you muppet. Yeah, that stuff. This stuff. And we're going to take this across the bottom of the tank. We're going to figure out what we'll do with it when we get over there, but it needs to go in. We can make some of it join the food line. Yeah, we could, because they'll die in there, so there'll be food. This is the food line. That goes all the way to the freezer. Yeah, so that's the food line. We could add it to that. And we might need to put a couple of things along the way, little filters. What are they called? These things, they're solid filters. We'll put a couple of those in. So, yeah. Right. That'll get built. That'll need power as well. What's the power like on this wire now? Okay. No, that's a solid filter. I wanted power. I want power. Give me power, damn it. I have the power now. Right. Luke, you have the power. Papa? Right. Okay, so they've got access to food. They don't eat like a whole seed, so it seems like they put one seed in, but they kind of eat like points of a seed or something, 0.3 of a seed. It kind of looks weird, but it does actually work. You're having fun in there? Yeah, I think you are. You're getting a bit wet. But it needs building. It needs building. So just hold your breath and get in there. Even though the dupes can go through these doors, the fish won't swim through. They'll fall through them, but they won't swim through. So, George, man, your skills are awesome. 20 machinery, 12 athletics, science, 15. Oh, yeah, every time you look at him, he's got a different set of stats or something. I swear that was 25 earlier. Oh, maybe it was that machine was running. A dream machine, giving everybody a boost. So that's going in. That's going in pretty damn fast. There's some eggs here that are different. They're tropical eggs. And all of these eggs need to be swept up, put in here. So these two, well, we could connect them to this line and then just have a bunch of different filters going back over there for the eggs, or we could give them their own line. How are we going to do this? I think to save time, yeah, it's easier. I mean, it's more travel time, let's call it. There's more distance for everything to go. I'm just going to go straight down like that. Straight down like that. Yeah. We could put these down here then. They don't need to be up there. I wasn't going to do it like that, but we're going to do it like that now. So they can come right down to there. That one can deconstruct, please. That one could be deconstructed. I'm going to flip it. There and there. No, can't go there. Damn it. Go there then. Oh no, it can't be reached if it's there. So it's got to go where that one can reach it. Okay, we can't put it there. Cancel that one. This one can go, say... That's going to annoy me. That one's like that. That one's like that. Right, well, this one's going to go like that as well then. Doesn't need to. But it'll just not look annoying. There we go. Oh, click straight on it. That'll go there. That'll go there. Right. Ouch. That was my hand. It didn't hurt. I don't know why I said ouch, but I did. Right. Now, what's the next thing? So we'll have 4 fish in here. This is open because it's not got 4 fish. Once one of these hatches and drops in here, then we'll have 3 fish. And we still won't have 4. So we could trap a couple of these and chuck them in there and see if our system works. Or we could just say, sod it and just wait. But the more you have in there and the more food you give them... Oh, we don't have a lot of food for them. How much food is in there? 164.12. The 21.8. Oh, that's that's the temperature. Oh, 1.8. Is that 1.81 germs or 1,815? I don't know. 164.12 seed? Is that? I don't know. I thought he only put one seed in it. I think that's a decimal point of a seed. Yeah, probably. So, yeah, let's build that up a bit faster. Right, so this will be how we'll get rid of all the junk. We'll get rid of all this crap out of here. Off all the bottom of the map. Off the bottom of the tank, should I say. That'll all be cleaned up. This one can reach 3 squares in, so this one's set back a bit, so they can cover every single square of this tank. Every single square is covered. Anything that gets pooped out, hatched, dropped, we'll sweep it somewhere. So first of all, we need to sweep fry eggs back to here. We need them to go into this. We can either filter that. We'll filter it at this end somewhere probably. Fry eggs will go back and join this line or go back up here or something like that. Whatever. We need to sort out fry eggs. Let's put one in for each one we think we need to sort out and then try and figure out where to put them afterwards. So fry eggs, polluted dirt, obviously, and pacu fillets. I'd rather sort them out because I don't want everything going to the fridge. You know, there's a lot of junk in there and people run past and drop things and you know, whatever. Might drop things through that door. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't want everything in, you know, sent up to the fridge. I think the fridge is pretty stable now. Back when we first made it, it wasn't. So it seems pretty good now. Lasted all this time. We're trusting it with our 13 million calories. So I think it's pretty stable now. But if you start chucking tons of a material in, it can mess about with it. Especially if it's not quite getting cold enough. Working now, and I'd rather not mess with the fact that it's working properly. So we will have to power all of this, obviously, but for now, we're just going to wire it up. So we're going to go in there, nip that, and we're going to go out there and into that one, out of that one and into that one, and then out the end. Right. So if it's an egg, we'll come out the top one, I guess. We'll go across here. Join that. I want to put a bridge in there to give it a direction. Things don't go the wrong way. Probably going to put it one further over, actually. That does not need to be steel. It can be iron or whatever. It can be copper, actually. Yeah, make it out of copper. That's steel. No, that's copper. Good. These things steel. No, they're copper. Good. They're in a tank full of water, so they shouldn't need anything much. So, right. We're going to separate out. I've forgotten now. Right, so we're going to get eggshell. That's going to need to come out. Anything that we can add to this line. Where does this line go? That's the line for the... that's the line for... Oh, that's that line, is it? Okay, so... Where does everything go out from the farm? That goes up there, and if it's eggshell, it gets automatically sorted. Why don't we add it to that? That is this farm line. Any of this stuff will be coal and eggshell. So that we can put on the... Ah, that also comes from here. Well, that's handy. So we can have one of these, run along there and join this line. Are we going to add any more lime to this one? Or are we going to just let it use what it's got and die off? Build another one up there. It's got 21 tons in there. So we'll probably build another one up the top where it'll be more convenient. That means we can reuse this piece of... Yeah, we can reuse this. So if we have eggshell. We'll have to turn that around. Not you. Yeah. One will be eggshell. I'll name it. We might switch them around. Which one it is? I don't want that critter egg. I want organic. Oh, that was already open. Eggshell. Eggshell will go and we'll join this line here. That doesn't need to be steel. We can make it out of copper ore. That'll join that line. I will delete one and give you the direction. Oh, it'll have a direction from here. That's fine. Okay. Bridge. Layer bridge, copper ore. That direction, please. Now this is subject to change, right? We're going like that. And this one will be set to say eggshell. Right. They're not powered, so they can't do anything anyway. These aren't, the sweepers aren't powered anyway. So now, next one. This one's got to be the critter eggs. That's actually wrong then, isn't it? We want to actually filter the correct type of egg out. That goes this way. I don't want the tropical eggs in here. I don't think they do the same or something. They breed at different rates or something or other. So I don't really want that. So we'll only have fry eggs in this section. The temperature of the water is what decides what type of egg they are likely to lay. As long as we keep our water reasonably chill, they'll always lay. They'll mostly lay pacus instead. So that's nice. So that will be set to not organic. That will be set to critter egg, and we want fry egg. What about you? You're not set to anything yet. You can be set to food that will go into this line here. That'll be pacu fillet. Edible. No, not edible until it's... Oh, actually, it is edible. Okay, pacu fillet. Luckily, all types turn into pacu fillet, so it doesn't matter which type it is when it dies. It'll still be pacu fillet. That's all right then. Well, we'll have to kind of finagle a way to try and... I think... No, that's only too thick. That's good. We can do it from both sides. Thought we had to... That was 3 thick for a bit. Yeah, you can reach. You can reach. Don't panic, sir. You can reach it all. It's fine. Do your job. We might have to put in another power line just for that, because that's going to be straining this a lot, I think. Not fair to do that. Running these two, and what's it doing down here? Junk, and it's also controlling the pump here, so that is important. We do want that pump. I don't care about all this other stuff, but that's 240 volts there, so this thing will have to be powered. Look at all those. Yeah, it's never going to manage all that. Okay, we'll need yet another power line in here. Well, this one only does 850 watts. This might be able to come out and do a bit of this. Take the load off of this one. Yeah, we can probably try. I'm not going to make it bloody neat or anything. I'm just going to try and do that. Let's see how that looks. That's 1375. All of these. Okay, so that's fry eggs. That'll be pacu fillets. This will be the eggshell. So the eggshell joins... Is it done yet? No, the eggshell joins that line when that's finished. Finish that bit there. That's our input for the slime into there, but I think we're just going to let that use up what slime it's got. It's got a lot in there. And then it'll just die off because it's in the wrong place. I don't want to send slime all the way down here. That's silly. So that's the eggshell taken care of, I believe. Yeah, that should be right because it goes into here, doesn't it? That does coal in case they do any coal in here. An eggshell, yeah, exactly. There's a possibility they'll lay an egg in this room. It joins onto this line, which is coal and eggshell. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm just checking. Just checking. Right, that one's the fillets. That'll add to the food line. So all of this will be fillets. So we want to go to edible, I guess. Yeah, Pacu fillet. Yeah. What else do we want in here? Eggshell. Yep. Eggshell. Oh, I know the one I'm forgetting. Polluted dirt. Okay, we want organic eggshell. You can't select two because maybe you can. Huh. No, you can on this, but you can't on the yeah, we'll do polluted dirt in a minute. So we'll need another one of these. Damn, that was looking nice and neat there. We'll need another one. That polluted dirt one can just join with this. Yes. I don't want polluted dirt going in the fridge. So we'll have a polluted dirt one filtering it out down here. The other way of filtering it is basically give it its own conveyor loader just for polluted dirt, and I'm not doing that. So we'll have one here. We might have to rejiggle these around. A bit of jiggle physics. How can we do that? Well, it's got to join this line. This is the eggshell. And it's got to come after this. We could put it under here. It all comes along here, pops out, gets started, and then comes back in again. Bit annoying though. It looks a bit funny, doesn't it? Look a bit weird. It's got to be after this one, because otherwise this one will be filtered, this one will be filtered, but this one wouldn't be. And I don't really want it sticking up here. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving that darn tank. No, don't do that. That's stupid. We could put it right under. Let's move that ladder. Is there another ladder coming in? Yes, there is. We move this ladder a little bit. Shenaniganery. Wait. Having plans, having ideas, thoughts in my head. This could be eggshell. This could be polluted dirt. Then drop down there as well. Eggshell, polluted dirt. What does that one do? Oh, that's the Pacu fillets, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Pacu fillets. So we'll take the Pacu fillets off the menu. Sorry, Pacu fillets. You're not on the menu anymore. You will be. You will be. Don't want the eggs. I think these sweepers should be allowed to sweep more than one choice of thing. You shouldn't have to have one sweeper per item. Like, you should be able to choose all critter eggs, or choose a critter egg, whatever you want out of that section, or all raw minerals, that sort of thing. I don't see why it should be like specific like it is. I'm going to snip that there. Polluted dirt. Come down. I'm going to put it in the tile because polluted dirt, you don't really want to be in airflow. That's a point. We want to use this row, not that row. Polluted dirt will off-gas in the tile. We either want to run it along here, or we want to use this line that's already in situ very conveniently for us. Bit that's not convenient is this bit here. Well, we can sort that later. That's not a critical. But this bit we can do. And we can use that. Use that, and we can use that, so it's going in the tile instead. That way, when we sweep polluted dirt, it won't off-gas in the airflow tile. There we go. Glad I thought of that, aren't you? Really? No. That can go. We'll do this bit in a bit, but for now, yeah. So we've got eggshell, polluted dirt. So actually, that's going to change to eggshell now. Do it this way. Copy settings to there. Eggshell. Good. This one's now going to be the polluted dirt one. Oh, come on, move. That's got to go to polluted dirt, please. Polluted dirt will come in, get sent out this way. That'll join that line. Eggshell will come out and join that line. And frags will be sent over there to join that line. And whatever's left will come out the end here. Will hopefully be the packing fries, which will get fed into the food line. But there is a lot of other junk in here that I'd like to sweep out. So just for now, we're going to snip it off. We're not going to join it to the food line just yet. We're going to drop it in here. Yeah, we're going to run it to this line here. Just drop it there. Fine. Get dropped out there so we can sweep up all the junk. Let the machinery do the work. That's nice. So this I will not set yet because I've set that and I don't want it set to any. Because we're all and nothing. There we go. We can deconstruct some buildings. Just come in here. So we can reach. Do that. As long as it's only buildings. They won't care a damn. Right. Now we need to power things. I don't want that set to anything. Otherwise the sweeper will start putting things in it when we're not ready. That goes along here, down here. Actually, that can be that one. I think there was a build order there. Because this is steel and that was copper. So it comes along here, it goes in. Polluted dirt. Now we have to follow this along and put another filter for polluted dirt up there. But that saves us building another line all the way up here. And we could just add a filter. Send it where we want it to go. So that is eggshell. Goes off to the crusher. That is coal. Gets sent off down to the coal mine and to make more, what's it called? For refined carbon. So we want to go add another spanner to the works and put another one in. I think the only space we've really got is here. So we're going to have to put it there. I'd like it in a nice chain like that. 3 wide, so we need to get rid of that ladder. Put another filter there. But then our filter will be for polluted dirt, which will come up in here and we'll drop it in here somewhere. Not decided where exactly or how. I think we'll come up here where these doors are. So copper ore, yes please. What's this line? This is the copper output. That splits it in 2 different ways. Okay. Will you come and destroy this ladder? How long does it take to move a ladder? Crikey. Get on with it. Oh, I'd be a terrible boss, wouldn't I? Yelling at all my staff. Right, so this will now come into here. That will be the input. That will be the output to our new line. This is all we have to build then, see? We do have to power this thing, but... And then that line will go into there. That's fine. Let's see how much power we've got around. Well, look at that. We can just power it direct. Right. Fine. I like it. Polluted dirt will go this way. Although we're building it anyway, you didn't need to do that. But it's done now. Right. Needs a bridge over its troubled waters, like so. And it will go up here, and I don't know what we're going to do with it, as I said. We've also got this conveyor rail in our way. But I would like it if the dupes didn't keep grabbing stuff off of it and trying to feed it manually. So it will come up, sort of thing, and then drop onto a tile that this can reach. But it's also got to be out of reach of the dupes. They can reach 4 high. So if we put the tile there, right here, it'll make this room a tiny bit smaller. But I think they'll be alright still with 6 of them. How big is this room? The room is 82 tiles. So they need, what was it? 6 of them. 5, 6, 30, 6, 36, 2, 42, 8, 48. 48. They need 48. They've got plenty of room. Plenty of room for tiling. We will place a tile. Be an airflow tile. Why not? Because it's going to stink. It's right above this thing. So if we put the dropper, the food dropper, up here somewhere. Shipping. Well, it's food for them anyway. It's not food for everybody else. Yeah, we want to put it where the dupes can reach to build it. Ah, crap. Can't reach to build this then. Well, in that case, we're not going to go up too high. Then we'll just come up. That will have a jump there. We'll come there, and then we'll put it on there. The reason being, we can let the dupes stand on the ladders. Well, stand on the doors. I blocked them from going in there, but they're allowed in there now. That means they can stand up there. See, they're running along to put tiny bits of polluted in there for these guys to eat. Now let's get another bridge. One more bridge, and our winding web of doom is set. Hopefully, once we block that, they can't reach that, because that's actually technically 2, 3, 4. They might be able to reach that. Can we put that one higher, please? I think that will be fine. Cancel that one. Yeah. And when we lock this door again, they can't reach that. So that can be cancelled. We don't need that. Yeah, stop running over to feed them tiny amounts. It's even on a 1 and they're still doing it. Crazy. Right, build that for me. Come on. Now you can stand on the door. You can probably reach. Who knows? Is that reachable? I don't know. It says it is. We'll double back. We'll come back and check before we run the system. Got a few other things to do back there before we can run it. Well, let's set that while I'm thinking of it. The polluted dirt. That comes out here, runs up there, drops on this tile. Weeper can put it in the feeder. Excellent. You reach it or no? As you can. Let's. Are you going to build that one as well? Please build that one. Tell me you're going to build that one. I'll tell you who's going to build that one. Like to set this up before I leave. You're going to put that on there. Right. Nothing's set to polluted dirt. Anyway, we can actually finagle this. Start sending it through there. You can go into there. Please don't. You've got to empty the rail, otherwise it won't. How do you move? Just flipping feed in. Right, thank you. Rails are a bit odd compared to pipes. Pipes you can do that with, and they'll just empty. Oh, flip off. Where are you taking me? I don't want to go over there. Right, that's all set up. That should now feed in. If it's polluted dirt, it will go that way, which nothing will be yet. If it's eggshell, it goes that way, and if it's coal, it gets split out in either way. Anything else will come up there and drop up that way. Our polluted dirt will definitely come this way, assuming they can build this. Is anyone coming to build it? Let's I don't think they are. It's not showing that they can't, but I think they can't. So if I do that and then lock this again, can I go grey? Well, we could just build a ladder below it. I don't know. We'll do that. We can delete those afterwards. That's a good sign, because that means they can't reach this food and keep coming up here and interfering. I call it food. It's not actually food, really, is it? And what we can do also while we're here is we can put one of these deodorizers up there if we wanted, right on top of it. And then just drop a bit of sand in here somewhere, out of there, right, or whatever. Bit of sand in here, put a bucket of sand there, or who knows. Oh, it needs power as well. That thing needs power. Not a lot. Oh, we'll just have to do that. Right, that can all be built now. We'll buzz back down here. Follow our trail of doom. Eggshell and polluted dirt. Polluted dirt, eggshell. Fry eggs go that way. Anything else is going to get dropped in here for now. That's an output. So it should work. Let's just try powering something, shall we? Power was going to be here. 1375. Okay. Did we not finish powering that dude? We go up there and do that. Lead though, isn't it? Yeah. Delicious. Let's add those to the mix and see what happens. Couldn't have used lead. This one can start. Assuming they've built that by now. This one will set to set it to eggshell. There's no eggshell in there, apparently. Polluted dirt. Rock pile. Yeah. Thing powered. Yeah, it's powered. Oh well, there's nothing in here that is any of those things. So let's set it to fertilizer. Actually, what we could just do is set it to all, couldn't we? Just for now. Just sweep everything in there. Not an egg. Don't put eggs in there. We want the eggs. Why did you drop that sand? Curious. Curious. Right, so now we've got junk feeding through the system. And some of it's sand. There's a lot of sand in here. No, it's still sand. But sand isn't in any of the filters, so that should come out the end and get dropped in this room. We'll just get it out of here. Tidy up. We'll let it run. There's a lot of sand to pick up by the look of it. What's the matter? Did we not link these together? I don't remember. Don't think we did we? I think you can supposed to be able to see it between them. Tiny gap. Yeah, I probably didn't. We'll do it now. Wild, overcrowded and glum. Please don't be overcrowded and glum. Well, you'll have to be. You're not getting fed. These are the posh dudes. These are getting fed. There's only 2 in there, right? Current count 2. Yeah. Come on, Bubbles. Come here. Build it. Don't shiver at it. It won't build itself, you know. Lots of filters and stuff. I love it. Come on, get it built. Where are you going? Timbuktu? Oops. Pain in the butt. Come on, Dupes, get in here. Could have done something else instead of sand. Could have done the fry eggs first. Come on, what is happening? Did I make this out of something else? Probably made it out of damn steel, didn't I? Yes, we were waiting for someone to build it. Okay, so we need... We'll make it out of something else. Yeah, that's just... Probably because these aren't powered then in that case. Yeah, I was just changing the material at that point. What's on this one? You've got quite a lot of load. Where the hell do you go? All the way along through everything. Oh, that's why, because you do the heater. And it comes up here and does absolutely naff all now. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You do the heater. Quite a weighty lot. And you've got the salinator to do as well. I don't think they can reach that one, so let's put a ladder in so they got some reach. Okay, so it's not the problem, that's the power is the issue. Okay. We can do that one from this line. I think. Yeah, no, if we got to drop another line in. Let's do it properly. Do it there. Deconstruct these. Proper power in the back. That height there. Priority that lot up. Yeah, it's not powered. That's why it's not working. You muppet. Put power in it. I always blame the dupes. It's dupe's fault. You done it. I would attack them, but then they'll all go running and do that instead. I don't want them to do this. Destroy anything else? Just the ladder. Thank you very much. Yeah, and that's a good thing about storing a tub of lead around. Because the carrier dupes will put lead there, and then the dupes that you build things with will actually have something to build, which they don't have to run for. Right, we can build one there. Unfortunately, it overlaps the power. So we will have to run power underneath. We can run power underneath and just join it to this one here. Just doesn't look very pleasing and neat, but it will do the job. Literally run it straight across there like that. Because I don't want to wiggle it through these lines and stuff and these. Yeah, no. So it will join there. Then this one can take over doing the top row, and this one will have the bottom row or something like that. Yeah, that means this has got to go kind of like, make it out of lead, please. Yeah, do that. That'll look better. Yeah, you got plenty of lead there to grab, so grab it. And where's all the other builders when you want them? Probably asleep. But they usually are. Oh, we can sort this out now, can't we? Oh, no, we can't. I'll wait until the the rail is clear. Then I'll sort that out. Power-wise, that is actually hooked. We're just changing the metal it's made of. Can we nip, please? Yeah, we can. And that one will go there. Perfect. Lovely job. I like it. Then there, that's probably... Oh, that's okay. That doesn't do anything. And we can... Top one's powering it all, so we can snip that one off. And we'll probably be able to just cut it like that. And this one will power that section. It will recut, connect it. Check what the power that like is usage. These filters only use 5 watts, so I don't even count them. I ignore them. That's just a case of getting power to these 4, and then it should be able to all run, pretty much. And the best thing that I should have done first was swept up all the eggs. Yeah, but I didn't want the fry eggs ending up in the... Yeah, I want the fry eggs ending up in the system, but I don't want the other eggs. But we do need to sweep them up. That's the problem. So we need another filter for those eggs. See what I mean? Should just be able to sweep eggs. Just choose which eggs you want. You didn't have to put one filter in for each egg. Can you please come and do these last few tiles here? I don't even know what that is. That's probably not necessary, is it? That power? Yeah, don't do that. This thing's running perfectly well. All with that little tiny little drop of crude we left there. Power it up. Power it up. Come on. There we go. Now it's powered up. I'm gonna... Oh, no, it's not powered up. Why are you not powered? Oh. There's something wrong. Why are you not powered? No power wire connected? You look like you've got a power wire connected to me. You got a problem, pal? You got a problem? I think it's glitching out. Rebuild it. Deconstruct it and build it again. Maybe it'll... Oh, hang on a minute. Has it got automation running through it? Yes, it has. Don't deconstruct it. Let's build an automation bridge. I don't even know what that's for anymore. Oh, that's for the tank to call some more. Yeah, okay. So we'll deconstruct that. And we'll build a bridge. Got to be careful in this game. They'll have you. They can get you. They'll get you. Now it runs. Aha! Perfect. Build that lead bridge, will you? Because I don't know when that's going to want some more gas. Right, so that should be pretty much powered now. This one is 1615. And that's doing all of this stuff. Yeah, that's fine. This one can now quite happily handle all of this easily. Snip it for now, but we'll leave the wires because we'll probably do some dangling. Thunderbolts and lightning. I am going to take off all. Well, yeah, that's not all. Just let that empty out the line and we'll sweep. We'll have a big fry egg sweep up session and send all the fry eggs into this section where we need them. So we've only got 2, and if any of them hatch, they could be populating our tank. The more they eat the food, assuming we've got any food to feed them. Yeah. Oh, there's a goat baby flopping out, look. And he should plop into there, and that should now say there's current count 1. Oh, they died, did they? Yeah, they waited so pissing long for you to hatch. There's two pacu fillets in here. We'll be sweeping them out, don't panic. So, because it can see water this side, it'll flop this side and drop in the tank. Now the tank says there's 2 again. We want 4, so it'll stay there, but there's no eggs. There will be eggs in a minute. A bunch of them must have died. They're running in here getting pacu fillets out. When you get them from the gate, often the times there's 7. Wouldn't it have been funny if that was there? Just print that for now, just so I can get on with things. Right, so the system should have emptied all this crap out into here. I don't really want all the tropical eggs dropping there, do I? Do I care if the tropical eggs drop there? Yes, because then they'll flibber flubber along here and drop into here, won't they? Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. Flibber flubber is a technical term for flibber flobbering, basically, you know. Well, that got rid of the junk out of the system. What's that? An egg. Fish. I don't know. Something edible going up to the freezer. So we can now use this to run fry eggs into the system. Critter egg. Fry egg. Copy settings to you as well. Basically, all the fry eggs that can be reached chucked into the system ruthlessly. There's a lot of them by the look of it. They'll go through the filters. It's not an eggshell. It's not polluted dirt. It's a fry egg, so it comes up. Oh, there's a There's a slight technical hitch with the... There's a ladder and there's a rail under there. That's all that is. Pop, 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 and pop. And whatever that was, we'll snip it off. All the eggs will now land on top of the critter feeder. See them all marching along there. Watch them. We'll watch them. Drop, 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 and drop, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. They're running down there to get the Pacu fillets, which is what I was about to sweep up, but okay, they've got it first. Don't go in there anymore. You're not allowed. Stay out. Oh, they'll go in through here instead. Copy settings. Up to there. Perfect. 1 second. Somebody knocking on my door at this time of day. Wow. Well, that wasn't for me. There's nobody at my door. Ah, sounds like a meme, doesn't it? There's no one at my door. You own an air fryer. Oh, yeah, they can feed it from there. That's the other problem. I want them to feed it for now, manually. But we'll use that chute to add the seeds from here. We'll put another filter on from this, coming out of here. That'll have a filter for seeds. And if it's filtering mud, filtering grub eggs and dropping them in this room. So now I don't care about the tropical eggs. They can just stay in here, I think. But I do want to sweep out Pacu fillet and try that one. What's that one? Eggshell, fry egg. Alright, because if it's nothing, it should go up there. We removed Pacu fillet from the system because we kind of are just going to feed it out the end, and straight in the end we're going to go straight to the feed line. So we'll have to leave Pacu fillet for now. Have to go back to what have we got in here? Junk. Sweep out the raw minerals. Sweep out the raw minerals on all of them then. Copy settings to you and to you. If any fry eggs get in here, they'll be dropped up there. I guess we do need to filter out the tropical eggs, because what if they drop a tropical egg in here? I don't want it staying in here because it'll be no, it won't. But when it grows up, it'll be counted as an adult if it hatches in there, which it will eventually. Just left there long enough, it will hatch. We got a few. Got a few in there. This is just a flip-flop door. So once we've got 4, that door will shut. So what I might do is put a couple of traps in here to try and trap some of the... Yeah, not the tropicals. I don't want those. We'll have to put a fish release back in here then. So if it's a tropical, it goes back in. Don't want the tropicals. Yeah, that's a good point. We'll put a fish release there. Put a couple of fish traps. Fish traps are these things. They're made of plastic. I'll put... how many fish have we got in there? I'll try 3 because I'm not sure how many. I don't want to overcrowd them though. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Cancel that one. We're feeding out all the sandstone. And we're just chucking it up in that room at the moment. All getting pumped out. Chucked up there. The dupes could do it, but, you know, they're lazy. Why would they? They want to have an easy life. Dupes. Dupes can deconstruct that for me, can't they? Oh, they probably can't, because they probably can't get in here. They can deconstruct what they can reach. Yeah, you can do it. Go on then. Go in there and do it. I'm letting you in. Do the other one. Now get out. Sod off. Probably got nothing to do, have they? Let's give them a dig or a sweep or something. I don't really know. Yeah, let's dig all this out. Down to, say, right there. Yeah. Another vestige of the olden days gone. Excellent. I want to do a bit of mopping. Much mopping on the world. That can be mopped, please. This thing's running again. Oh, I keep forgetting about the model plane. Let's do the model plane while I'm thinking about it. Model plane, model plane. Ah, where are we going to put it? We'll put it over here. Come on, let me click it. Let the model plane. Someone do that business, please. Oh, we caught a couple of... Right, so I want a tropical. Don't want tropical, I just want a Pacu. Go in there. Goldfish. Tropicals can go in there. Don't know what we caught in there. But that gives them a place to put either of them. Either or. Either or. Neither neither. Actually, I'll let them go in here again. Ashcan, you stop running on the goddamn wheel. Ashcan, look at your skills. Look. You've got a 21 in machinery, now 30 in athletics. Get the hell out, will you? You know. Only we're allowed in here to do a job, and then I forgot to lock you out. Out you go. Don't come back in. Go on. Get off out. Chop. Now, go and do something else. Make some mischief somewhere. Anyone going to drop a fish? Oh, I see a fish floating in the air. Oh, he's elderly. Oh, well. Right, what's this one? That's a gulp fish, so that'll go back here. Let's put one down here, because the other fish seem to hang around up there. We put our fish trap, say, down here. Maybe we'll have better luck. So we should have 3 in here now. Yep, current count 3, not counting eggs. All the eggs will be swept out. All the eggs. So we will have to sort the other thing out as well. Other eggs. Right, that's cleared out the system now. What else have we got in here junk-wise? Oh, we can try some polluted dirt, can't we? Well, that sounds like I wanted to try it like a delicacy. Like it's delicious. No, it's not under food, you muppet. Organic. Eggshell. Polluted dirt. Nice. And you think? I thought that was polluted dirt there. No, maybe it wasn't then. Oh, there's a tiny piece of polluted dirt. Maybe it's too small for this thing to even recognise, so it doesn't pick it up. Oh no. Sweep had the job. Why it wouldn't sweep. Sweep got the job. Damn it. Sweep. Gotta lock this door again. Oh, that's already locked. Okay, so that was a pain in the ass. Okay, we've got copper ore in here, so let's sweep out all the crap. Oh dear, I didn't. There's more minerals. Let's say metal ore. Sweep out all the metal ore, please. And this one can reach right over there. That's quite nice, quite handy. Chuck all the metal ore out. It's just tidying up. That's all it is doing at the moment. These can do it as well, I guess. We'll just copy the settings from this. This fish trap needs building, please. So, copper ore is being swept out of here. Be tidying up, tidying up. Now, if you want to use have a permanent setup for sweeping out any other junk, then you could just put a filter in for the food, because I don't want all this junk ending up in the deep freeze. I'd rather... Oh, look, there's a bit of something coming out. A bit of eggshell came out. Already working. There's a delivery. Like a giant tear. Seed. We're dropping all the crap in here. That's nice to see. Crap's all going. We could put one more filter in and filter out the food. Pacu fillets. And then any other crap can still go in here. We just leave it like that forever. But I think, you know, once it's swept out, it shouldn't get any more junk in here. So, shouldn't, he said. Look at these guys. Hi. Every now and again they wobble. Probably plotting to cut and take over the world like real mushrooms are. They've made their own World Wide Web. World Wide Web of fungus. All of this gold amalgam's coming out now. I didn't even know that was in there. Hey. So this side appears to be cleaned up. This side appears to be all cleaned up. So I don't want to sweep out the Pacu fillet yet. I want to clean up all this other crap. Oh, you know what? I think we're just going to end up with a filter here and just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. We do one more filter there. We could make that one the Pacu fillet and then make this one the French fries. Yeah, good. It would fit there quite snugly, wouldn't it? We could come out and down. Come out and in. You don't have to come up and out, but I think it just makes it more visual. See what's going on, if you can do that. Prioritize that up then. Come on, then. Otherwise, we're going to be here all darn day, ain't we? This stream is because I couldn't sleep. At some point in time, I'm going to go, yeah, I'm really tired. That'll be it. I'll be gone. What's on this one? Yeah, this one can power it. Thanks. Thank you for your service. Deconstruct that a little bit there. Prioritize everything up here. Needs doing. Thank you. All right. So once we've automated the food situation. Oh, we now have. Yeah, we better cancel that now. Don't want any more fish in the pond. So we've got 4. Oh crap! We got 8. Uh-oh. How did we end up with so many? What? Uh-oh. They must have all hatched at the same time and all flopped in here too quickly. Yeah, that'll make them unhappy. They won't like that very much. They'll get unhappy in here. There'll be too many of them. We could take a few out, I guess. On there. Open that. Yeah, why not? I don't care. There's no skin off my nose. I don't know why people say that. At least in this country they do. Oh, it's under food, isn't it? Of course it is. Fish traps are under food. Why would they be anywhere else? Now, you could catch the old ones, but no, you're probably going to catch the babies. I know it. So that's now set to nothing. I'm going to click suppress on that so that it doesn't flash all the time and annoy me. Poke shells are starving. Yeah, well, we're working on it. We're working on it. We swept everything out, yeah. Built this thing. That thing. Ah, actually, I'm going to switch them round. This one will become for the fries. Don't know why I'm switching them around. There's no rhyme nor reason to it. Yeah. Build that. And we'll snip that off, connect it up to there. This one will become for the fry eggs. Normal fry eggs, please. Fry eggs. Normal fry eggs, yeah. They go that way. This will be for... That's fry egg. This will be for... No. Paku fillets. We want edible. Where's our edibles gone? Can't see for looking. Edible. Paku fillet. Ah, game save. Game save. When I'm scrolling. When it stops saving, I'll be like, what was I scrolling for? Totally forgot. Come on, game save. Wow. Even longer every time. Can you please tell me where Paku fillet is? There it is. Is this all built and powered now? It appears to be, yeah. We can connect that in like that instead. That's now going to the freezer. And this one is now going to the fish. That line will be put in the floor here at a later date and just dropped in the top here. I don't like it going like this, but I'm not doing it right now. That means we can now set this. Not the fish. I don't want to set a fish. Hidden thing. So we can take off metal ores because that's not supposed to be on there. Eggshell, polluted dirt. Take off that now. That's not supposed to be on there. What else? We want eggshell, polluted dirt, eggshell. Paku fillets, obviously. Yes. Edible. We want Paku fillets. Copy settings for this one and that one. We want our fillets to be sent around there, don't we? What are you doing? Run away. Yeah, because this is now on 8. Well, now on 7, apparently. This door is open, this door is closed. The fish will flop this way, and eventually they'll realise they're on a ladder and drop in this side. It's like a cartoon, the old... You know, I didn't notice though. Stop taking eggshell! Oh well, they will hatch here, so eggshell will be born here. So we'll have another sweeper up here to take eggshell out, I guess. And send it through the system. So we now have a nice system as our first bit of Paku fillet and our second bit of Paku fillet heading up to the deep freeze. Oh, actually, there's a bunch here of Paku fillet. And that will instantly drop in. Plop, 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 and a couple more in a minute. So they'll come and get those and take them down to this to be cooked. And then it'll automatically be swept back up by this. And yeah, Paku fillet and they're called cooked seafood. There you go. Once it's cooked seafood, it'll be swept back up. Or it'll be put in here and turned into surf and turf. Either which way, it's done. I want these to be built, please. Stop being lazy. Plastic right up there. Loads of it. 23 tons of plastic in there. There's 8 critters in here, but they're all these guys, the glossies. Got to keep our eye on our reed fibre situation because we've used up all our polluted water now. Are these buildable errands? Is anyone? No, they're not building them in there. Oh, I'll cancel that then. Because that door's locked, probably. They can't get down there. Yeah, probably. Actually, what I'm going to do... Oh, maybe I locked this door. No, I didn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that as plastic ladders. Then probably put an extra couple of plastic ladders there so that if they come in and this door is locked and I want them to come in, then they can do that. Yeah, the problem with it being 7 in here is they're not going to be happy because they're overcrowded. But the babies don't really give a shit. So it's the adults, I think, that'll be elderly and overcrowded. He doesn't say he's overcrowded, glum or anything, does he? So we'll leave him alone. Did you get the hell out of here, guys? It's not a place for a chat, just standing around like lemons. Look at them. Righty. Okay, we'll give him a sweep job to do. Like a good sweep. We could sweep there, but I don't know if you can reach it. Yeah. I'll come and give you jobs to do. Don't panic. You'll have to come back, bring it all back down again. That's the problem. Oh, wow. Look at this bricking up. Really sucked the power of the heat out of this, haven't we? We'll be able to come in here and dig this side out now because we've done this side as much as we can, really. Now we're sucking all the heat out for our power supply. It's not going to last forever. That's why I did it where there's all these volcanoes, because I thought, hey, that'll last for ages, but it doesn't seem to be. It's all bricking up and it's getting cold. But we will add this one to it as well, so that'll be raining down. Get back up there. Whoa. Froze completely there. When they get to this stage, they go like that, and then they would normally harvest it. It'll stay like that. So I think it stays like that for about 8 cycles. And then it basically pops off and self-harvests anyway. So while this is like this, what are we doing here? We're still putting out, what's this one? Fry eggs are going that way. Yeah. I need to snip that and connect that into there now. So that the fry eggs go in the correct direction. Any are born. Hopefully none got born before I change that around. Oops. Might have a fry egg in the fridge. Hopefully not. Deep frozen fry egg. Will it still hatch? Who knows? I think it will. I've built that plastic ladder. Let's build this plastic as well. It'll look much nicer. Yeah. Everything plastic looks good. Probably. That has been sat there for ages as a sweep order. I don't think they're ever going to sweep it. So, blossom seeds out of there. See if we can go critter egg. What is it? A sweet leg. Give them somewhere to put it. Sweet leg. Turn it down a bit, priority wise. Tempted to make that a tile. I think it will look better if that's a proper tile. An airflow tile like that. Same both sides. Yeah, I think it will look better. Yeah, it's not necessary, but it'll look better. So now we want to sweep up all this sand off the floor. Sand, if we've done it right, should go through all of these filters and then just get dropped off here, right? So we can now add... Oh, we've been making a mess in here. Yeah, eggshell and that. Yeah, we want raw mineral. There's some minerals down here that can go. And what else is there? What's that? Fertilizer. Okay. It's the rule that you have to go farmer when you say fertilizer. Up past the critter eggs. And off to the, agriculture, is it? Fertilizer? Yep. Right at the top. That can go in. What else have we got? Sand. Well, sand is a... edible. No, it's not. It's a filtration medium. Sand. What else would it be? There we go. That's just about everything I can think of. Oh, polluted dirt should already be on there, shouldn't it? Yeah. It'd be eggshell polluted dirt. Apart from the raw minerals aren't necessary. That should clean the whole place up. Make a nice, tidy place. Once it's swept all that up, we'll set that, and that one do the same, and everything should get self-cleared up. Then we've just got to add to that, we've got to add the tropical eggs in case they get hatched in here. I won't add them to this section. I'll only add them to this. They will still go through the system. We're not filtering them out. So they won't get filtered by any of these. They'll just get dropped in here. They will eventually flop their way through that door and drop back into the main tank. And they can stay and not be fed. So that's fine. I don't mind them doing that. Oh, great. We're going to drop lots of ladder pieces in here. Oh, well. They'll get swept up eventually. Well, that one caught that one as it was falling. That was a good catch. Sand there. As long as we don't sweep bleachstone up, because we left our bleachstone in here right from when we first made this tank. Right at the beginning of the game. In the first, 4 episodes. When we were trying to put all the water supplies in one pool together. Keep on rocking. That is our fish farm. Hopefully it will work. I think we've run out of fish eggs at the moment, and the problem is because we got most of our fish from this, so they come in 7s sort of thing. You get 7 eggs that all hatch at once and they plopped in here sort of thing, so we had loads of eggs. And then ages, it'll go take a while, and then all of a sudden you'll get another 7 eggs and 7 fish will die at once. You feel like, why are they dying in batches? It's because they're all the same age. So they all die at the same time. Basically, we can copy the settings off this at the moment to this one and this one. I could do that right now. But I'd rather just let this one finish cleaning this little section out so I can see if there's anything in here that I've missed. We should have eggshell. We should have... Oh, we should do one up here for eggshell, shouldn't we? Got to be able to reach that feeder. We could put it up there somewhere so we can reach the feeder, reach both sides just in case something weird goes on. And put him there. He can reach into the water. We can put another one of these right where he can reach, but out of range of this one. It has to go over here somewhere. I don't want them sharing the... Actually, what's he going to get? He's going to get eggshell. Oh, made it out of steel. What a muppet. We just patched a makeshift fish farm into our water tank. Our water tank should stay at roughly the same height because we're not using any water for anything. We have got a pitcher pump there. The only time that water level should go down is if we do some more research, then they'll take some. If that comes down too much, we can just add a bit more in from this pipe. Maureen. We can get rid of this one now. I don't know why I moved it over, in fact. Because we didn't need to move it over in the end, did we? We'll just let that drain. So basically what we're taking out, we're putting back. So it should never change height unless we do research. That's the only time that water level should change height. Because you don't want it to come down. Then these will get glum and they'll get, they won't be in enough water. So they won't have space that they require. That's why I've set it to 4. But unfortunately, I think all the eggs hatched at the same time and they all dropped in at once. That's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to go sort of like 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there. 1 here, 1 there, As I say, because we got them in batches of 7 from the gate, most of them. They're not going to work like that. But we can now actually go and sweep some. If we've got any fish hanging around in one of these pools somewhere. There's none in this one. There's none in that. Nothing, nowhere. Might be a few around here, I guess. Oh, I think there was a couple in here, wasn't there? Yeah, let's go food. Not incubators, you muppet. Put 1, 2, and another one there. Keep these guys out of here. They've probably eaten all our seeds that used to be in here. A few up there, left up there. That's the last bit. And then we'll have to pump this bit of water out, and then we're done. Basically, every patch of water on the map. Well, we're not quite done. We've got this bit of salt water to deal with, and this random bit of water down here. We're still pumping with 2 little pumps. They've got it down to micrograms. They've done really well. Once we get that down to a vacuum, we'll probably brick over here. I might bring the plastic piping into here, actually. We can build it into the wall for now, where it's out of the vacuum. Where's the plastic piping? That's under base. Need the transit tube crossing thing. We'll put it there, a couple of above that, so we can mess around with it. I think they can build that, even though it looks like it comes in both sides. It's technically just in this tile. That's got to be set to carbon dioxide, linked into there. And that one can go. This one's chlorine gas. This one's carbon dioxide. I can hear that machine. Yeah. Only going for another 48 seconds and it'll stop. Oh, that's all the power we're using up vast quantities of power. Bit of joyous seeds never hurt anybody. So there we go. This says, are there 4 fish in this section? You need 8 tiles of water per fish, so this is big enough to hold 4 comfortably without them getting overdone. They will eat from the feeder and eventually they'll get tame. Idle, wild, tiny baby. Yeah. So it'll take a while. They'll get tame. It's got a little up arrow on the wildness. At 0% wildness, a critter becomes tame, increasing its metabolism and requiring regular care from duplicates. So it'll then tell you its egg laying chances and stuff like that. We can't see it because they're not tame. But we can make some tame ones by just putting one of those, what do you call it? I think if it hatches in one of those incubators, then it's tame. I think. Not 100% sure on that, but I believe so. So we could probably power one of these babies and make some grow a bit quicker than the eggs. But we haven't got any eggs yet. Got a couple of... Well, I don't even know where they went. They probably hatched. There was a couple of tropical fry eggs in the corner. Let's copy settings from this. Seems to have tidied up now. You can do some tidying up. You know what? I'm just going to do it right now. I'm going to do both of them because I'll forget. But basically, everything we need swept out, including a few things we don't need. Got the fry eggs. Tropical fry eggs in this section, I don't care. They can stay there. Just this section, I want to sweep the tropical fry eggs out of. But hopefully that should be everything. If I go up to here and go tropical fry egg on this section, just in case one of the breeders actually lays a tropical egg. This is not eggs, just critters. If it hasn't got enough critters, this door will open and this door will lock. It's on a very simple automation with a NOT gate. So one's open, one's closed. Basically, if it's got enough, then this opens and the baby fish will flop out this side into the big tank. Most people just have a little tiny one gap, but I don't do that. And then if it's not got enough, this door will open, this door will close, so the fish will come out this side. That's it. Simple as that. Anything else we need? Maybe this sweeper. We can set this sweeper up to no. We'll put it over here so that the other one can't reach it. There's no harm in it. Can't reach it there. Can you reach it there? Yeah, you can reach it there. As long as it can reach the bottom one. This tile here, the bottom one of it. And we can patch that into this. So it'll go round the system. I don't want to patch it to this one. Because it won't have eggs. So this one will not be sweeping up eggs. I don't want it in an infinite loop of sweeping up eggs. Well, we'll just come to there and down. It can flow through that one. It won't fire very often. So power-wise, we do need to... Oh, that one's already powered itself. Thanks, you. I guess that will power that, so we don't want to power that. Yes? What are you doing? Oh, this is the one that does the heater for the chilled water to make sure it doesn't burst in the pipes. So that one can do that, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe we should jump over this and power it from this wire. I want that to power that. It's much more convenient. We'll run this up. Power line. Actually, I don't want it going through that door. Can we power you from here? What's on this line? Oh, can't we? We're going to. Okay. That one's powered from that line. That one will be powered from here unless I change it. There. Basically, job done. Now, what you can do if you're fed up with the dupes, because dupes tend to have a habit of running in here and putting tiny amounts in there. Feed them. So you can lock this door and put another door a bit further away, anywhere you want. As long as it's more than 2 tiles away, they can't reach through it, because they can reach through these pneumatic doors. That's useful sometimes. If you find the dupes are being a pain in the ass and run into it every 2 minutes with any scrap of seed that they find lying around, feeding the fish all your seeds, then you can basically add the seed you want to that chute. So this chute, we can take this line and we'll take it up to this section here. We'll put a filter in. One of these filters is for mud. One of these filters is for grub eggs. Every now and again they'll drop one. Actually, what we want to do is get some of these up there. Get these sweetles out of here. Wrangle these buggers up. Sweetle eggs. Get sent down there. I'll probably set that sweetle egg for a bit. Yeah, we'll set that to sweetle egg. And we'll add sweetle egg to the sweep list. Get them out of here. I don't want sweetles on here either. No more sweetles, please. Get rid of them. But I do want grubs. Oh, yeah. We'll make sure grubs are selected. Not the wormlings, just the grown-ups. And make sure this is a lower priority than this one. Oh, that's a nice high priority. And we'll wrangle a couple of these and send them up there. Their bonus is way better than a Sweetles bonus. So, yeah, we've put one in there and never, ever set up anything for it to sweep to or whatever. I just wanted the mud out of here, really. So now they've tidied up. Once they go back up there, they'll be pooping mud out again. But they only do that if they're fed, so they're not getting fed at the moment. They just don't have any sucrose to feed them. But now we should have a little system that should work. They'll all grow up at the same time and then they'll be glum and overcrowded. So I'm thinking we ought to actually couple out of here. They're all right while they're babies, but when they grow up, they're not going to be amused. Food, yeah. I'm always looking for the thing to put in. I think critters should have their own section. Really do. It shouldn't be under food. Stupid. I don't eat hatches unless they happen to die. We wrangle them for their... We do wrangle them for their food, but we wrangle them for other things as well, like eggshell and lime. That's my primary reason, but we don't seem to be getting a lot from it. This one will be eggshell, yeah? Definitely don't want eggs on this one. So if an egg hatches there, this will put it in there and it will go through the system. That seems rather redundant, putting it there for just to do that, but it stops the dupes coming down here, especially if you've got it doored locked. They can't run in. But now, because we've got so little food for them, I'll just let the dupes in there. What have we got selected? Basically everything. So, yeah, pick up a fish and take it around there, will you? Buddy? Available errands, 0. So does the fish release. Confusing. So, that's it for this one, as I just wanted to make some kind of way of getting polluted dirt to feed to our poke shells. We have made a little mess of things because this is a big tank. Most people just have a one wide thing with a little puddle of water in it, and that's where the fish all live. Yeah, we're letting them have the roam. So we've put 3 sweepers in, 2 conveyor loaders. We've got our food. Pacu fillets will automatically go to be frozen. We've got our eggshell and polluted dirt will automatically go where they need to go. The fry eggs automatically get added to this. If any of these lay an egg, they'll automatically get dumped in that room. Anything else that's none of those things will get chucked out up here into this room for now. But, so it's automatically cleaned the tank out. Well, actually, mostly. These ones don't appear to have sand on them. Okay, let's copy settings from that one. There. There we go. Those 2 share that one. That covers the entire base of this tank. So if a fish dies in here, or if it poops, everything should work. Now, I don't see why they're not seeing those, the job. Oh, it's probably because it says max 20 critters and there's probably 100 critters in here or something stupid. I don't know how many's in there. Maybe we should put a door on this room and then it'll actually work because it will class this as a room. There's none in here. Used every single one. Someone put a door on it. And then it might work. I don't know. Who knows? This game throws you strange things. Definitely caught one. That one's not. Oh, yes, it has. That one's technically in there, I think. We could put the fish release up in this room. Just put it there, I suppose. That's technically a little room, isn't it? So, could do that. Similar to that one in this tank. That's just for us to prime it and get it going. We could remove that now. I see something automatically going there. Ah, just junk being swept out. So, eggshell gets swept. Polluted dirt gets swept out. Anything that fish could provide us. Yeah, Pacu fillets as well, obviously. Eggshells, any eggs get anywhere get dropped here. Well, fry eggs anyway get dropped here. Other types of eggs we'll just leave alone. Unless they're dropped in this little room. Then we will sweep them. I think the egg types are decided by the temperature of your water. So as long as your water is the right temperature, you won't get any tropicals. You won't get many. Has this now got registering jobs? No, it doesn't. Doesn't even register that there's anything to pick up. I wonder if it's something to do with this door being locked. It's confusing it. Maybe it'll work when I reload. But that is it for this little bite-sized chunk. Feels very short for me, but it's only because I couldn't sleep. I thought, yeah, I need a fish farm, so let's make an easy one in our fish tank. That's what we got. I thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time, whenever that'll be, probably later today. I don't have a proper schedule yet. If you're watching this on YouTube later on Marco Universe Plays, then I'd appreciate a subscribe if you like the episode, and I'll see you next time.